A solstice story for you, dear friends, makers of magic and light. There comes a moment each winter when even the light seems to forget itself. The world holds its breath, snow hushes in the fields. But somewhere in the silence, the old, old stories stir yet again. Tales of the sun and the hands that keep the fire alive. In the old, old age, before snow had a name, the mother of life walked in the heavenly heights. Her name was Lada. She was very much a weaver of warmth, a keeper of hearth, and a keeper of the heart's warm light. There, too, was Dashbog, Dybog, the shining sun, giver of gold to the grain, fire to fruit, color to those who fall in love. Each year, when his strength waned and the nights grew long, Dashbog fell into shadow. The frost spirits would whisper, "The fire is out. The thread is cut." Yet Lada would smile. She would reach into the ashes of the chariot and would find one coal, tiny, no larger than a berry. She would wrap it in linen and call to the nightly birds. Raven would come and could not bear the heat. Owl would come and would turn away. At last, a small, tiny brown bird would step forward. "Let me try," she'd say. Lada would place the ember to her breast, and her feathers would blaze with the light of the blessing. She would rise into the darkness of the winter's night, carry the sun's warmth across the world. Through the longest night she flew, her song melting frost, her wings sowing promise of new goodness. Where she rested, seeds dreamed. Where she sang, hope quickened. And every dawn she whispered, "Wake, my shining one, the world awaits you." At last she returns, and the coal leaps free from her heart, a newborn sun rising from the dark winter night. Lada wept with joy, saying, "You shall never lose your color, even in the deepest snow." And so it is. When you see a red-breasted bird in winter, remember the light never dies. It only hides in gentle hands until dawn is ready to burst forth. Each of us carries a coal of the burning ember of the sun's light. Each of us takes acts of making it realized in our life. Each of us lights a candle, and each thread is pulled in the weaving of the cloth of the beautiful, good, and true path ahead, keeping the warmth alive. So when the world grows still this winter solstice, hold your ember glowing warm close to your heart. Create with your hands, sing with those you love, and weave and spin and knit and sew the threads of the paths of goodness, beauty, and truth of your path ahead as the sun finds its way home. This story is a solstice story from The Rose and the Bee, told by Daniela, the teacher and the keeper at The Rose and the Bee. Every time you choose to create, you help the world remember how to heal. May your hands stay warm and your crafting be blessed. See you at the Magickal School of Fiber Arts at The Rose and the Bee.